This video is about when helping stops being kindness and starts becoming identity. Some people don't learn helping as a generous act. They learn it as a role. They learn it so early that it stops feeling like an option. It stops feeling like one way of being and starts feeling like who they are. When the hero role starts early, helping can stop feeling like a choice and start feeling like your purpose. That sounds noble on the surface. It can even look great from the outside. You are the one that people lean on, the one that notices what everyone needs before they even ask. The one who fixes, soothes, carries, steadies, explains, organises, checks in and holds everything together. People trust you, they rely on you. They may even praise you for it. But underneath that role, there is often something deeper going on. At some point, helping probably did help, as it probably created safety. Maybe when other people were upset, you became useful. Maybe when things were chaotic, you became the calm one. Maybe when someone was struggling, you stepped in and felt a sense of worth, clarity, or control. Maybe helping reduced tension in the room. Maybe it gave you a place. This is how the hero role often begins. Not as ego, not as performance, as adaptation. As your body learned that being needed was stabilizing. Being useful created connection. Taking care of others gave you a clear position in the emotional structure around you. So you kept doing it. And because it worked, it stayed. Over time, it became something that you defaulted to. You walked into the room and could immediately sense what was off. You hear someone speak and immediately you are organising a solution in your head. You notice the emotional gap and move toward it without even thinking. Not because you are controlling, not because you are broken, because your system learned to move towards the need automatically. The difficult part is this can feel deeply meaningful, and sometimes it is. Helping can absolutely come from love. It can come from generosity, care, wisdom, and real compassion. But when the hero role is running unconsciously, helping is not always clean. Sometimes it's mixed with anxiety. Sometimes it's mixed with identity. Sometimes it's mixed with fear that if you're not useful, you might not know who you are in that relationship. This is when helping becomes heavy. You start carrying things that were never yours. You feel responsible for moods that do not belong to you. You rush in before anyone asks for support. You give more than you have. You become tired, but you keep going because stopping feels strangely wrong. And then something painful can happen. You begin to resent the very people that you keep helping. Not because they are bad, because some part of you knows that you're overgiving. But since the hero role became identity, stopping can feel disorientating. If I'm not the one who fixes it, then who am I here? Who is going to fix everything if I stop fixing it? If I don't fix things, who's going to do it? That question runs quietly underneath a lot of helper energy. It is why some people feel restless when others are struggling. It is why they feel guilty resting while someone else is having a hard time. It is why support can become over-functioning without them even realising it. They are not just helping, they are maintaining identity. And identities built in survival are hard to question because they often come with praise. The strong one, the caring one, the one who always shows up. But praise does not always mean alignment. Sometimes it just means that your pattern is useful to other people. That does not make it wrong. It just means it deserves examination. Because true helping has got a choice in it. True helping can say yes, and it can also say not this time. It can offer care without collapsing into responsibility. It can support without taking over. It can love without carrying everyone. When the hero role is running, those lines get blurred. You may step in too quickly. You may assume that if something is painful, it's yours to solve. You may confuse care with self-sacrifice. And over time, your needs start moving further down the list. This is where awareness matters. Not so you become cold and not so you stop caring, but so your helping becomes conscious again. So you can notice the difference between I want to support someone and I feel compelled to rescue someone. That difference changes everything. One comes from love, the other comes from nervous system pressure. One leaves you clear, the other leaves you drained. One respects the other person's path, the other quietly takes too much responsibility for it. You're allowed to care without becoming the emotional emergency service for everyone around you. You are allowed to let people have their process without making yourself responsible for the outcome. You are allowed to be kind without turning that kindness into your job description. And maybe most importantly, you are allowed to have worth even when no one needs anything from you. This is often the deepest healing for the hero role. Not learning how to care less, learning that you still matter when you are not actively solving or supporting someone. Because if helping became your purpose early, rest can feel empty at first, stillness can feel unfamiliar, but that does not mean stillness is wrong. It means your system is learning that your being is enough too. That is a powerful shift. When helping becomes a choice again, love gets cleaner, boundaries get stronger. Your energy stops leaking out through constant responsibility. You stop confusing self-erasure with goodness, and the care you do offer becomes more real because it is no longer driven by the need to hold everything together. So here's something worth sitting with honestly. When you help people, does it feel like a choice or does it feel like who you have to be? And if the hero role softened, what other parts of you might finally have room to exist?